portrait. And let's see if we can get. Well, we won't wait. Because hopefully, if y'all trucking, you ain't on your phone. I be Poke Chop. In the saddle. I'm waiting on my time to come back. I got 21 minutes. Finna run inside. But I figured, man, it's been a long time since I've done an update. I figured I'll talk to my people. Let's see what's been up with me. Of course, I'm not with Warner. The people that have texted me, keep sending your questions in. I'll answer them for the information I know. I left Warner and went with a local company where I was home every night, every other night. McLean. Made some good money over there. But I didn't want to touch any more freight. I just want to drive. I just want to drive and not touch any freight. So I'm with a company called Red Classic. I just got with them, so I can't really give y'all any information on them. But great benefits, great pay. Home time, 7 days out. Come home for your 34, or you could do 12, and then you be come home on the weekend. With the 7 days out, it ain't no telling what day you'll do your 34, so you can come home, do a 34 Tuesday, Wednesday. But if you do the 12 days, then you'll be home on the weekend, do your 34. But as far as I can see, another good company. But I was, kind of tired of touching freight. And I'm looking at the longevity of it. When you do touch freight, even a person that's in shape, unless you Dougie Fresh, he did it 12 years. But when I left Warner with the touching the freight, it was physical labor. But then when I went to McLean, that was actual back breaking, because you using the dolly. It wasn't the stuff wasn't in rotainers coming off the lift gate. You had a dolly. You were physically touching each piece, loading it onto the dolly, and then going down a ramp. That was more physical, but of course I was, conditioned for physical work, so it wasn't bad. I could do it. Did I have aches and pains? Yes. More aches and pain than I had when I was with Warner. And I was just looking at the longevity, Short term, you can do this. My trainer for McLean, Jimmy Powell, great guy, he told me even a good driver shouldn't do this more than 2 years. So, weighed the options and opportunity presented itself. So, came to Red Classic, which is owned by Coke. Great benefits. I mean, we get all of everything that Coke gets. And all I do is drive now, bumper dock. Only time I'm physically doing something is to drop one trailer and hook to the next. Run the Southeast. Our footprint, Southeast, Midwest. So no New York, no West Coast. None of the Rockies, none of that. So good riding. They keep you pre-planned. Hey, 2 or 3 loads ahead. So what you need to do. So it's really just clock management, working your time. But I just I've been good, man. The family been good. The wife and the 3 boys. My goal and my plan. We're in October. Hopefully by March, I'm gonna refinance my mortgage to set myself up, because eventually, getting a truck of my own will be my plan. And we watch all the YouTube videos and we see, the different things. If you're watching this, of course, people that's watching my videos, usually people that have been thinking about going to Warner. My advice to anybody, wherever you go, whether it be Warner, whether it be whoever, if you're just getting out of school, wherever you go, get somewhere. If you can stick it out for a year, great. If you can, people say 2 years, but when you're with a student driver company, you know, depending on what your bills is like, it'd be kind of hard, but it's possible. But get somewhere where you can be there for a year, and then explore the options where you will either stay with that company, or there's, once you hit that year mark, that's where the better paying jobs start to come and all of that. And depending on where you want to run, once you get 2 years under your belt, you pretty much can go anywhere. But for anybody thinking about, you know, as I am, because I have my brother and a host of other truckers, you know, some are company, some are owner operators, and it's based off of what you want to do. I won't never hype anybody up. Oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. Do what's best for you, and do what's best for your family. So for me, before I go get into anybody's truck, as far as being an owner operator, I got to get bills at the house straight. So I'm refinancing mortgage. That way, my bills will be at a minimum. I saw a YouTube guy. I don't know his name, but he was like, he made the necessary sacrifices at his house, moving his family back, you know, selling a lot of stuff. That way his bills are at minimum. So when he does finally go get his truck, you know, because that's going to come with overhead and breakdowns. You don't want to have a bunch of bills and the truck and all the expenses that come with it. So that is my plan. Let's see, I got 15 more minutes before my reset, but I'm not going to talk to y'all 15 more minutes. But I just wanted to give y'all an update. I appreciate everybody that I still get subscribers. I hope that my videos are beneficial, that'll help you out. My number is in one of them videos. Shoot me a text. If you just call and I don't know the answer, I'm probably not gonna answer. I don't know the number, I probably won't answer. But if you shoot me a text, I'll respond back, and then, you know, we'll call, because I still got bills. So folks, you know, the creditors nowadays, they get real smart, get to switching up numbers. But I'm working on that too. My credit is jumping up, because of course I'm going to go through my credit union to get my loan for my truck. So I'm working on my credit. Let me see, what was that? Let me read this. Let's see. I just found out a few days ago. Wanted to pick your brain about Warner and your career as a driver. Can you leave? Can I leave? Yeah. Shoot me. I guess if you drop your email, I guess I'll still be able to see it from here. Hopefully so. But if not, when this video is done, drop your email in there and I'll get back with you. And then I'll send you my number, man. We can converse and go from there. But yeah, I got my credit. It's a lot of things, a lot of factions working all together. And a lot of people will say, you know, when you first start off driving, work on your credit, save money, and, you know, if you're trying to go get your own truck. Big Mike, Money Mike, what the business is. A lot of people say, you know, save money, work on your credit if it's not already good, and, you know, keep driving. The thing is, when you just get into trucking, 9 to my 10, you're with a company that is not going to be paying at a high scale depending on what your bills is. And, you know, I'm the breadwinner of my house, so I cover majority of the loads. So I wasn't making enough money to be saving. And of course, you know, not being responsible with my credit, it was jacked up, so I couldn't pay, you know. But anyway, I'm in a position now where I'm making money, where I can pay my bills on time. I can pay my bills on time. I can save money. I can take care of the necessary things. So my credit is jumping up. You know, I was at like a 520, 530. I'm in the mid 6s now, and on the road to be in the 700s. That's my goal, because now I understand interest rates. Before I was just like, my thought, poverty mentality. Man, I ain't worried about no credit, man. I'ma just go, you know, they'll finance me. And I can go get a truck now, but why go get a truck? Interest rate is through the roof and you paying triple what you could have been paying. So anyway, working on credit, saving a little money. But for anybody starting off, and if your goal is to eventually get your own truck, just go to work. Go to work. In trucking, things come with time, with experience. Go to work, do the necessary things you got to do for the time being, and with that time comes the better job or the better pay. When the better pay comes, that's where you can save. If you can keep your bills at a minimum now, that's great. If you can't, just go to work. And with that, you know, the time will come work on your credit, get in a credit program. The credit union, they have a credit building program that I'm in, as well as one of my colleagues. She does credit counseling, all that stuff. So everything's working in conjunction. So hopefully by March, prayerfully, everything will be where I want it to be, to my standards. That way, when I refinance, the interest rate is at a great rate, and I can, lower those bills. I look to save about $500 because when I first got my loan, terrible interest rate. So I could save $500 a month. My truck will be paid off. I owe $800 more on that. So just kind of keeping the bills to a minimum. One bill, the thing that I'm recording on is this cell phone bill. This company that I'm with, I get a great discount, 25%, either 25% off of my AT&T bill. So I'll be adding that discount. Any savings, anything that you can do to minimize your bills, that's great. And that's what I want. So then when I finally get the truck, my bills at home, I don't need my expenses at $4,000 just at the house. And then that doesn't factor in truck expenses, breakdowns, fuel, and everything else that comes with that, maintenance and all that. So that's my goal, that's my plan. So Po Chop is out here. Ain't touching no more freight. I'm just driving. Y'all keep with the questions, keep with the hit me up. I had somebody throw a comment on the videos today. Anybody throwing shade on the videos, hey, I appreciate you taking the time to watch it. It just adds another watch, view. So whether you like it, whether you hate it, it don't matter. All positive vibes from me. You ain't gonna get no hate from me. But yeah, I just wanted to give this update, let everybody know what I got going on now that I'm back in the mix. Because when I was with McLean, you ain't had time to do no videos. Honestly, you was 24 hours working 24 hours. They got that work out you. That money you was getting, it was good, but they got that work out you. Met a lot of good guys out there. But anyway, I'm gonna get off because I've been rambling for 12 minutes now. Let's see. How do I end mute microphone? No. Let's see. But yeah, anyway, blessings to everybody. Have you got any better at driving? Oh, Dougie Fresh, stop it. Oh, man. Actually, Doug, and for anybody else that will be watching this, one thing that Warner has taught me, and I was so nervous. I don't know, Doug, maybe you did, maybe I was just such a good actor, but when it came to that backing, I was so nervous because I was just like, I'm not getting the concept of it. But Dougie Fresh, still one of the best trainers in my book. He got outside that truck and he started to make sense of it all. Now, Doug, remember when we was training in Kentucky, and I was just like all over the lines, and you were like, I don't know why you just keep getting on those lines. I can hold the truck in the lines now. Backing for me is second nature now, because of course at the Dollar General, you did a lot of backing. So now it's a breeze. When I get to truck stops and I see guys, struggling, I know the struggle. But for me now, I see them pass up spots that they're like, oh no, I'm not finna try to get in there. They want to pull through, and I get in there and I'm just like, nothing, get in there, whip it in there. So, yeah, Doug, appreciate that. Appreciate everything that you done for me. But yeah, so that's Po Chop's update. My Niners, we not doing too good. We're injured. We'll just put it like that. Jimmy Garoppolo, why did you go for that extra yard? Just go out of bounds. But anyway, it don't matter. But I love all y'all. YouTube, y'all be safe out there on the road. Keep trucking. Be safe. Yeah, be safe. Get home to your family. And I'm out. Po Chop, gone.